And it's ready. Hey everyone, Cabo here. I got somebody downstairs, so I gotta be a little bit quiet so that nobody actually ends up hearing me. But hey, today I've also decided to be cute. So, uh, it's been a while, right? Since like the start of the week. uh, uh, so remember when I said that Wednesday was gonna be a tough day? Well, apparently when I got to work and I looked at the schedule, it uh, Popka. All right, Popka, you're fast. You're maybe a little bit too fast. How's it going? Remember correctly, it's still what was it? 10 hours ahead, so it should be 1 a.m. It's pretty late at night for you. To be honest, I was waiting today for your stream. Ah, you're so nice, Popka. Yeah. I probably didn't mention this before, but I guess I should mention it to you now. That my streaming schedules aren't really like schedules. Uh, so I kind of like end up streaming like randomly. It's mostly just the fact that I do it for like a hobby rather than I don't know, something like that's a little bit more serious. So it's kind of like when I feel either when I feel like it, which is probably most of the days. But the biggest issue is the time and the things that I have to do in the day. Because if I remember correctly, I mentioned that Wednesday. I was about to talk about that. I said that Wednesday was going to be like a tough day or a long day, and I wasn't going to be able to actually come back because I just have to come back. I had to eat. I had to prep everything at home, and then I had to like prepare everything for like the stream. And so the thing is that I went and checked the schedule, and it seemed that it was going to be a short day. So I was very happy because it's just like, oh my god, it's actually not going to be today. Is not a tough day. It's actually going to be Thursday, and I was really happy because I was going to be able to actually leave work early and be able to actually stream a long time. But then apparently some people came over and it turned into a long day anyway. So it still ended up being pretty bad for me. So I came home tired, and I decided to just like go bleh, onto the bed and onto my phone and then onto the computer. So I didn't end up streaming that day. And then Thursday was the actual long day. So of course I didn't end up doing anything on that day either. And today was kind of random at work. It was only a single patient, but the thing about it is that it was a tough thing with that patient specifically. So it took a long time with that patient, and if it wasn't for that like difficult thing that ended up happening while I was helping out there, I would have actually ended up coming over to my home a little bit earlier, but that didn't happen, so it's just a little bit late. I did have some pretty good food. I ate some seafood, and so I'm in a really good mood today to actually stream. But it's still gonna be some sort of a sort of like short stream, maybe like 2 hours, an hour and a half, because I still got some things to do like later on in the day. But I still wanted to just continue playing the game, and I still wanted to do like the stream because I'm feeling, to be honest, I wasn't feeling it the entire week. I mean, in terms of like emotionally, but I still wanted to do the stream because every single time that I started thinking about just like making my own OC and making like my own model in terms of like commissioning someone, not making it myself, I get really excited and I it's like it gives me this like feeling of like butterflies in my stomach, butterflies in my tummy, as I like to call them sometimes. Oh, but this isn't my OC though. Here's the thing. This isn't my OC. This is actually like a free model that I managed to find on the internet. And wait, what do you mean cool? How does this look cool? I don't think this classifies as cool. Oh yeah, every single time somebody asks about it, I just give them the same answer, and it's pretty much just like like I mentioned before, uh, I like cute things. Of course, I also really like cool things. For example, like when I watch anime, like Kimetsu no Yaiba. Oh God, what's the name of it in English? I can never remember. Demon Slayer. Like for example, Demon Slayer has like the anime has some like really cool stuff, so I really like it, and I get really excited and just go like, whoa! For example, at the end of like season one, where everybody just like actually started like season one at the end of season one when the thing happened with Tanjiro, if I remember correctly, that's his name. I actually haven't watched the newest season. Here's the thing. Well, yeah, this is the issue. I read the manga from start to finish. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's technically not spoilers because I've read the manga from start to finish. So when I think about the anime, it's just like because I already watched like all the things that have happened, and I know like there's some like boring stuffs in between. Just like kind of like thinking about it and being like, maybe I should watch it, maybe I shouldn't watch it, maybe I'll watch it later, maybe I'll wait until it's completely finished. But now that I heard about this like news about the three movies coming out, and you know who's gonna be animating those movies, right? It's Ufotable. I actually don't know how they're supposed to be. Their name is supposed to be pronounced, but I'm a big fan of them. Some people hate them because they always go like, they always just go for the cool instead of just like following the I don't know, the story or like the idea of the characters or something like that, or they don't go for like realism, and it's just like, bro, it's cool. How can you hate cool, man? Look at it. Look at this man flipping around, throwing water and fire and everything, and this girl just like I don't know, swinging love. It's just, they just do so many like cool things with like their animation, and they have like this very very unique style. They're just like a very unique animating squad or animating house or whatever it's supposed to be called. But they're just like very unique and they're very cool. And I've been following them ever since I started watching Fate because I played the Fate visual novel. The girl that I was crushing on high school actually talked about Fate, so I had to get into Fate. And then because I'm a big fan of just like going for like the what's the word for it? The like the original concept, not the original concept, but the original media. That's it, the original media. If I can, I always try to go for like the original media because whenever it just like gets put on some other type of media, like manga or like anime, usually they cut off a lot of like content. So I decided to like get the Fate visual novel and I finished it, all three routes, and I felt pain. Unlimited Blade Works route on visual novel was painful as heck. And let's not even talk about Heaven's Feel, man. I was absolutely terrible and lewd, but terrible, mostly terrible. It's just like it was so painful. There were so many scenes where I ended up crying. I think I spent the entire. I don't know if you actually watched the movies, but there's like a big like scene at the end of the Heaven's Feels movies, and that like entire thing was just like me crying. Like I didn't stop crying on that whole part. I just like completely dehydrated myself, and I cried so much that I ran out of tears. That's pretty much it. Just like and it just kept going and going and going and going with things that were sad on that like whole scene that I just couldn't handle it, man. It was too tough. But I ended up really liking like Fate. Before I even like ended up like going through like the story for Fate, I was like very interested because of the idea of the ancient heroes. You summon them, and they're like very very unique and different from what you may think. Like for example, King Arthur is actually not a male. It's actually like a girl that just kind of just ended up getting pushed along and made a king and shit like that. But it's just like there's like unique stories like they what's the word for it? They put their unique twist into the stories of the legends, and there's also like how they have like different whatchamacallit, uh they're different classes. For example, Lancer from Fate Stay Night, like on the Frame Grand Order anime, he actually ends up showing as a caster because he actually is supposed to know like magic by using like the runes, so he's able to be like a caster as well, and that kind of stuff. And and sometimes it like changes a little bit of like his story because it's supposed to be like parallel universe or something like that. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I bet you just like throwing out a bunch of like misinformation here and there. We do a little bit of misinformation here. Just like talking out of my absolute big dumpy buttocks. But yeah, I just really like Fate, and I started watching Fate Zero, and I didn't like the original Fate because I didn't like like their animation and how they cut off a lot of like things. It was just very very old. It was way too old for me. And then I started watching Fate Zero, and Fate Zero had Ufotable, and I just got super excited because of all the fights and stuff like that. And then Unlimited Blade Works came out, and I was like super excited because I loved the story of the Shiros. And then they announced the Heaven Feels movies, and I was just like, oh, you know that meme of the guy that's just like goes, you don't really watch Fate. I don't know why. It's well, I guess I can say that it's just like, well, I've said this a lot, but it's just like everybody has like their own things that they like and that they don't like. It's just it's okay to just like not like something. It's not like I'm gonna be like, I'm the biggest Fate fan. And I can't believe that you're here and you haven't watched Fate. You better go watch it now, and then I ban you until you just until you put on the unban request. Just like, please let me in. I already watched Fate, and then you give me like a big ass review. Actually, you don't give me the big ass review. You just send me like a link to your OneDrive, and it's just, and on the OneDrive there's like a big document of like 200 pages where it's just like, yeah, the reviews and your thoughts and conclusions about all the Fate roots, the movies and the anime, and that's like the only way that can let you back in. And if you don't have that, you'll just stay banned forever, permaban. Oh. But yeah, there's been people because I play like the Hoyoverse games, or I'm currently playing the Hoyoverse games. A lot of people have this sort of like tribalism, this really, really weird tribalism, that I'm not a fan of just like hating the other Hoyoverse games, and it's just like, brother, chill. They're the same company. It's fine if they decide to do things differently. Then it's good for them. It's different teams, and it's different times. Like for example, apparently Honkai Star Rail is gonna have a Fate collab later on, and I've heard from my friend that there's been like little bits of like fights between Hoyoverse games in terms of like collabs, because some games have like a bunch of collabs, some games have like no collabs. For example, I don't think Genshin has had a collab ever, and now Honkai Star Rail is gonna have a collab. So Honkai Star Rail fans really like to go like, Genshin would never. That's like their catchphrase. The haters that really don't like Genshin and they really like Honkai Star Rail, and it's just like, dude, whatever. It's just like, if they don't want to do like a collab, or if they cannot fit a collab into their game, then it's fine. Like they can do whatever they want. It's not like and if I want to just like go and destroy you even more, I can just like bring out Hokai Gakuen. That game is like the first one of the first games that the Hoyoverse made, and it has had so many collabs. Actually, let me look it up. Hokai Ga Ga Gakuen collabs. I wonder if they actually have a list. I remember that they had a collab with what's that game? Girls Frontline? I think it was. Where is it? They had one with Data Live. They had one with Madoka. They had one with Hyperdimension Neptunia. They had one with Honkai Impact Third. Uh, Up to World Traveler. I have no idea what that is, but I'm gonna guess that it's something. Basically, there's like one game series that it's like only has only been released in China and Japan, and it actually came to the West, and it got like translated. Oh, you're so tired, Popka. I know that you waited, and I'm really happy that you came over and you actually said hi. But if you're tired and if you need some sleep, please go to sleep. I'm telling you, from one sleepy, tired man to another. Because yeah, don't worry about it, Popka. Seriously, go to bed. It's your summer vacation. You're supposed to just have the most amount of fun that you can have on your summer vacation. Go out, you can touch some grass, meet with some friends, play some video games, watch some streams, watch some YouTube videos, watch your favorite streamers. You can just do anything that you can do, because summer vacations are time to just like relax, have fun. You can even oversleep. Yep. Okay, thank you for coming by. Good night. I hope you have some very, very sweet dreams and you're going to be able to actually sleep your 8 hours, maybe even more, if you like to oversleep. And see you next time. My Popka. Mm. Now, as to what I was talking about, there's a lot of people that go on this like uh, tribalism spree, And they don't even know that the biggest enemy that they have is one that they don't know. The unseen blade is the deadliest, as Hokai Gakuen comes over, being only released in China and Japan, and it has the most collabs that a Hoyoverse game has had. Honkai Impact could never, Honkai Star Rail could never, Genshin could never, and ZZZ could never. But yeah, that's a story for another day. And yeah, like I mentioned, it's like I don't like tribalism. I'm not a fan. Anybody can like whatever they want, and there's no need to actually beat each other about it. And so, apparently, I finished the intermission last time, and it was like a little bit of like a fun story where we get to see like the siblings being a little silly and being very friendly with each other. And then we ended up getting like a commission. I started commission for chapter 2. This unlocked, and then you can go in it and it says somewhat totally out of control. So the thing about this is that I'm pretty sure this is going to be Bellbog's story because of like the scene that they're showing. Isn't this a construction site? They've been talking a lot about like a construction site. They talked about it on the last whatchamacallit, on the last mission. Oh, we're trying to save it in, also known as Bell. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to be Bell Box, but there's only one way to find out, and I haven't clicked this button. Next, what are the trial characters? We do not have trial characters. All right, I guess I won't find out. Anyways, oh, just throws me into the. Oh, right. Shepard had told us about needing to destroy some construction materials. If you're talking about construction, you're talking about Bellabog. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Bellabog chapter. But I really can't remember why we're destroying them, so yeah. It's been a while. Hmm. Are the bricks what we need to break? And I'll destroy the walls. Bum 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 bum. I guess I can't destroy them yet. Alright. I guess into a fight I go. I think I did a little bit of upgrading the characters, so at the very least the main characters that I have, well, the main team that I have is strong. And I've gotten better at this. Not getting better at that though. That's what. I actually haven't played much with Lucy. She usually just comes in, brings out the piggies, and then dips out. I never know when I'm supposed to actually. Got him. Do the counter for that attack. The rolling attack from this enemy. That one's sissy though. Lucy. Yeah, I think I'm strong enough to actually like go through this entire story chapter. I'm not having like any problems because I've been leveling up a lot since I keep doing the dailies. I keep gaining like experience, and well, the thing with that is just that I ended up over leveling myself, putting myself over the average level that I need to do the story missions, and then it ends up with you know, with me just being overpowered. Plus, I know how to play the game, so it's easy. So now I need to find 3 of these. Can I break this? No. All right, so I'm gonna guess that once I'm done with this like little thing, I was gonna break these walls because I'm supposed to destroy them. So. Hmm. Oh, it's not even gonna let me fight it. I thought that it was gonna put me into like a battle, and then I'm gonna have to like destroy them inside of the battles arena. Rates and paint cans on the side. Oh, maybe it will put me into like an arena. Instead of saying please go nuts, it's just like let go of your stress or something like that. Commence cleanup. Okay. 55. That's a lot. That ain't it. Is this it? No. This reminds me of Street Fighter. You know how they at CCT actually had a thing with like Street Fighter? It does remind me of like that mode. Oh, you guys heard nothing. Apparently there was an update. For another game. Oh, is the thing gonna chase me now? Or is that the idea? It's a bomb dude. Huh? Bumberman? So I'm gonna guess that we need to get to it. I get the bomb and then I use it to open up the things that I need, which are like the Denny's and whatever these things are called. I can't remember what they're called. Let's just call them the stars of the stage. Okay. For some reason, this sounded a little bit suspicious. This is why it sounded bad. Oh god. Oh, that's a lot of money because didn't weren't they talking about the energy bill just going way too high? Like the energy meter going a little bit too high for their liking? Reach the second cleanup target without incident and preferably complete the commission before Fairy turns the electric meter as high as it would go, or open destroy all targets. Watch out for security devices. I'm gonna get security devices are just traps. And they should be easy to dodge. Should be easy. Alright, let's go. Whoa, 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 what is that? What did that do? Oh, it shoots out like grenades. I see. Here we go. I'm gonna say, guess I go for this guy now, but I'll get this first. All right, I need the bombs. Oh, it's a bamboo. And hey, would you look at that? Bellabog mentioned. You know, today I was just thinking about Dark Souls because I mentioned last time that I wanted to do like a Dark Souls sort of like marathon, and I remember Armor Core 6, man. Armor Core 6 is such a good game. It gives I think some people can say that just like driving a mecha is like any man's fantasy, and I say it's any human's fantasy driving a mecha. And Armor Core 6 gives you such a good feeling at like using the mecha and fighting like the bosses and stuff like that. I want to play that game. but I played it through family share with another friend, and I don't have it. It's like full family share anymore, so I'm gonna have to buy it. Maybe on winter, whenever the Christmas sales comes over. Maybe even autumn sales will be good enough for me to actually buy that. I still need to work on the character though. That's probably the biggest issue. It's just like needing to save for the OC. Uh, if you complete the login transfer, you can use industrial explosions to destroy the destruction, but corrupted bamboo can be dangerous. What would you do? Try and wake it up? All right, transfer. Uh, can I do this again? Nope. Can I do this again? Nope. Oh, is the idea that it actually just like got corrupted so much that it kind of like passed out, and I was trying to remove the plugin without waking it up, and then now I need to chase it. Please subdue the Bangbu. Poor Bangbu. Several seconds. Oh wait, it had like the turn timer anyways. Send the explosive back. I wonder if this is gonna be like the Bomberman kick. Fairy. Fairy has some sass. Places a time bomb that explodes in across after 3 turns, clearing away most event tiles in its blast area. How do I use it? R. The explosive bamboo can take 6 attacks. Alright, how big is this? 1, 2. Bring it back. Alright, buddy. I'm sorry, but goodbye. Hehe. Alright, what is the range of this thing? Up to here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and oh god, I can't see. Oh, sure. I'll do this again. Good luck. Wait, is he gonna take an extra hit? Damn it. Wait, he just gets hit for free. Nice. 1, 1, 2, 3. So I should put one here. There we go. Perfect. Now I can grab this. Wait, he just get hit. Just gets hit for free. Maybe it's gonna drop one in a second. Oh yeah, it's doomed. See ya, bro. Easy. Nice. Right now I do this. That blows up. Maybe we should blow this up. Maybe there's something there. This looks suspicious. Let's check it out. Well, I can't move if it's not on screen. Right, never mind. It's nothing. I'll place one here just in case. There's something inside one of these walls. Did that hit me? Because I'm still missing one. And I don't know where it could be. As long as the mission doesn't end immediately after I go to this point. Oh. Kind of scared. Not gonna lie. Now I want to clear everything. I think I'm gonna clear everything. Never mind, I'll just do it later. Oh, now there's gonna be enemies. Nice. Well said. Explore a little bit more. Thank you, game. Thank you, devs, for actually putting that option to be able to like explore more. I guess I'll just place it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. It opens those paths. More free stuff. Yep. All right, now I go in. There we go. Hey, we're gonna be fighting anyways. Oh, how did that hit? Nice try. Weapons free! And then I go for Lucy. Back to soldier. Into this. And there we go. Easy. And that's probably the last enemy, right? I don't know what aimed at me. Is it this? Probably. You know, that attack looks really nice without the little like stun. The stun frames. So I kind of wish I could see it like attack without having like the stun frames. And hit enemies, of course, because when it hits enemies, it hits multiple times. It makes it feel really good. Well, I mean, like the stun frames actually make things feel like they're hitting. Gives it like a feeling of like a heavy hit. So it's pretty good, but at the same time, it's just like the speed of the attack, and it's supposed to be like so strong. It's also like really good. Like you're actually just like cutting through butter with a hot red knife. Hmm. What's up, sister? Why are you sitting on the couch? Why, so you have time now? Let's talk. Yeah, I'm not busy right now. What do you want to talk about? You're about to enter immersive storytelling. You cannot complete missions of other types. Well, in this mode, continue. I still have time. Two. How much did Fairy end up increasing the electricity bill? Was it 50%? Oh, did you find out about my shopping spree? Ah, the word expenses gives me a headache. What's she gonna say? Safe. She has no idea, and she doesn't find me suspicious either. Oh, I wonder if this is where it's gonna let me get more video types. Less than one third. Whew. And I'm guessing the idea is that the proxy gains go into the video store, which allows the video store to run even if it's not gaining that much. But now that the biggest income or like a big part of the income is the video store, and we lost like a third of our winnings, or 2/3. Wait, it's less than 1/3. We lost a lot. In other words, we lost a lot. Yeah, it's probably really tough to just like keep both things, especially the video store. I'm gonna state that it is. But it's apparently not enough. Yeah, the electricity bill. Fairy, explain this to me. All right. On one of like the little intermission side quest thing is that wasn't voiced. We were talking a lot about the electricity bill. I guess we did find out who was responsible for the electricity bill or like the electricity meter going so high, and it was Fairy. Oi. Ah. Hmm. We can always borrow an electricity wire from our neighbors. Oh gosh. We're gonna struggle with this month's mortgage payment. This game is getting real. Hmm? What's up? Okay, but suspicious. Hey, we do have like the Dead and Hollow thing where we beat the Dead and Butcher together with Nicole's party, the Cunning Hares, plus a cat. Fraud. Hmm. It's also like a very big thing that this is supposed to be like illegal work. So isn't it also like possible that there might be like those sort of like fake thingies uh, that like cops like to do, where they just like put up a fake commission and then you show up and it's just like, here's the proxy, and then you get caught. There's also a way to find out who the client is. And I'm gonna guess that Fairy's gonna say that I can find out who they are. Fairy. Nice job, Fairy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, smart. I was reading something. What did Ferris say? Janice Quarter. Construction side. Which is why I still believe that this is going to be a Bell Box chapter. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And since Coletta is the one that's the boss for Bellbog Industries, it's probably like a very good company. It also has bears. Can it be? Could it be? Most likely. What is it gonna be? Is it gonna be Coletta? Or is it gonna be Grace? Or is it gonna be Ben? Bell turns on the TV. Eh? This is not the TV show that I was expecting. And I also wasn't expecting the person to be on the seat, to be on ton. Uh, er, 僕は知っている。始まるよー。I've seen this. Actually, this has 100% going around, been going around the internet for a bit. I just didn't know where it was from, but I have seen it, and then I've seen them like compared to the actual picture. I love the fact that they added this into the game. um. Oh, cool. Oh, God. Yep, that's some snoring. Whoa, 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 whoa. The Killer Bang Boo is online. Man, I thought he was gonna be all like delinquent and stuff, but he's actually kind of calm and kind of nervous. Kinan. Wait, Ando. Did they actually get the name wrong in Japanese? Oh, okay, never mind. Hakugi Juko. I wonder what that means. It's probably very different from Bellbog. Eh, that's true. This bro's about to get bullied for content, 100%. And this is the nerd image. I think that their construction plans from Bellbog Industries is much better. Pushes up glasses. But as he actually pushes up glasses. Kid knows his stuff. Hmm. Hang on. Gotta write some stuff down. I gotta cook. Hmm. Hmm. Here we go. That's a lot. I mean, Vision was literally just trying to blow up shit, so no wonder that it's so high. That's an expression. I've seen one, and they have no idea. Sure, dude. Yeah, I knew it from the start. Just as I had planned. I'll let somebody else that's smarter than me just like talk about it, and then I'll say that it was what I had in mind from the start. Always worked in elementary school. It, bro is up. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah, and Vision wanted to blow it up and then gain a bunch of money from it. It makes some like $80 from it. So yeah, I think the ones that want to have a half-hearted refurbishment be, Vision, not Bellbog, because Bellbog actually looks legit. So what about it, Land Bro? Does this guy work for Vision? Wait, we don't know. Wait, they're not a big company. Not to the people that were in like the blast range, but sure, kids. Sister, at the very least, say something unique, bro. What is that? Yeah, go get him, bro. All these kids in the back are literally just like, mm, mm, mm. I understand everything. Doesn't understand a single thing. Well, for one, they're playable characters. We haven't had any playable villains in the game, right? I mean, cutting hairs are good for now. Oh, oh, go. Eh? Oh, Anton. Alright, for this dude to be so calm, he's 100% supposed to be from Vision. I'm 100% sure that this guy's from Vision and he's just trying to ruin the reputation of Bellabog live TV to like children, I guess. Yeah, don't watch, kids. Close your eyes. Eh? He's an actual lion. Oh. Does this mean that we're gonna have lion playable characters later on? More furries? Well. If that isn't the face of a villain, alright, these things aren't live. They're supposed to be pre-recorded. Why? Bidding? Hmm? They contacted us? Eh? Oh, dude, they're the ones that are in danger. They're not threatening us. Tomorrow morning, 5 o'clock. Yeah. Doesn't make it any less suspicious, though. Oh, right! How the hell are they supposed to know that we're Python? We're supposed to be like a new proxies. That's right. That's right. That's the biggest hint. Who are they? It's not gonna be literally Shepard, right? Nice. Is that gonna be enough for the electrical bill? Hmm. I mean, would only bad people know that we're Python or Phaeton? Barry, you're not helping. Yeah. Thanks for repeating it, Barry. Hmm. or the cry for help from our wallets for this month's electrical bill. Bill. The second day, early in the morning. Yeah, I'm ready to be a jogger. Yeah, I don't mind it. I heard pepper spray is actually pretty strong. I heard it hurts a lot because apparently, like police officers and stuff like that get sprayed with it, on like their training. And I've watched like videos, and they look like they're in pain and in terror, and they have to like wash themselves like a lot to be able to get rid of the pain. So yeah, I don't know. I've actually never really seen pepper spray ever being used in front of me. I think back on like elementary school, one kid actually had pepper spray, but they actually didn't end up using it on anybody. Thank God, because you guys know kids. Sometimes they get a little bit silly and they start doing bad stuff with those things. Like for example, what if a kid suddenly just, you know, brings a taser to school and then they start tasing each other? So it's like, ugh. Pretty sure I've heard a story about that. Right, time to head out. Take care on your journey, Wise. I'll keep a close eye on things. Thank you, Belle. See ya. I like Wise, the little bag that Wise has. This one right here. Kind of wish I had one, but I don't know what I'd use it for. I mean, it's real cool that it has this thing where he can actually just put his cell phone, except he's not taking it out from there. Actually has it in his like pocket. I wish I could zoom in. Man, man. Bye bye, Mr. Panda. I mentioned how this NPC is really cute. Totally a mommy character. Anton. Hey, cute. Hmm. But is Bellbox supposed to know that we're Python? Hey, we're supposed to know who this guy is, right? We just saw him. Kyodai. Okay, he does have a little. I don't know if this guy's gonna be like a bronze from. What's it called? Was it for brains? Kind of guy, or he does seem like he has some brain cells at the very least by saying this. Hey Al, how's it going? What's up? I know you're still at work. If I remember correctly, you get out of work a little bit late, like at 6 or 5. We have the same time zone, so I'd know. Because every single time that you're like dropping on a Discord, you're talking about you being at work. And I look at the time, and I have pretty good memory sometimes, but a couple of things. You're always like, ah, oh, man, I'm almost out of. I can almost. It's almost time to leave work. Ah, oh, man, I gotta drive towards. Well, English. English is hard. Oh man, I gotta drive home now. Oh man, I'm finally home. I'm gonna play some Valorant. Oh wait, is it actual freedom though? You do have work tomorrow, right? You work on Saturdays? I think I remember. I actually don't remember if you work on Saturdays. Yeah? Do you at the very least work half days? Or do you actually have to work the full day? I hope it's half day. Full day! Oh, 7. There's only one thing that I can do for you. Where's my where's my Twitch? That's definitely not it. Uh, oh 07. Oh man, that sucks. But hey, I mean, if you're still like dropping in and going and giving like subs to a bunch of people and stuff like that, then I'm guessing you're still like gaining a good amount of like money. So I guess that's the positive side of that. Because most people wouldn't be too happy about working like a full day if they weren't getting paid like enough. Yeah, you're getting that bank, getting those bucks. You're filling that wallet. You're dropping that cash onto your credit card, or more like dropping that cash onto Twitch for gifted subs or bits. As you end up doing every single time you just drop in like Toki stream or something. Yeah, I hope your work has been going well, Al. I saw a couple of like your gaming posts that you end up going like 50-50 last night on competitive. Kind of sucks. But dude, you're getting so much RP though. I don't want to get money for myself. What's gonna happen to your streaming career though? You haven't streamed in a long time. Now, is your next stream gonna be on your next birthday? Is that what's? Is it gonna be like a yearly thing? The yearly owl stream? Yeah, I bet. I would know. I also work. But my work hours are really nice. I just end up getting up really, really early. We'll be back soon, I hope. Gotta be positive. I'm sure you'll be back. I'm sure. They always come back. Oh, nice. It looks like it shows the correct character, the guy that is scared of like thrillers or like scary movies. It feels like you're speaking Japanese now. Jab, lab, crab, and then kabu. Nice job, Al. I am the jab, lab, crab, kabu. That shall be my new nickname. But all right, Al. Have a nice time at work. Do your best. It's almost time to actually leave. And tomorrow is Saturday, and then after Saturday, it's Sunday, and Sunday is always like a free day. Gotta look towards the future. Gotta look towards the fun. Gotta look towards the next competitive match that you're gonna have on Valorant, and that W that you're gonna be getting, and that how much RP do you get when you get really lucky? That plus 34 RP. Sundays are always your free days. That's good. Always nice to have like your own free days, especially if you make those free days to like you days. Can I play more comp later tonight? Of course you will, you comp addict. Of course you will. Yikes. Scary. Except you're already getting the wins and the RR. I'm looking at your wins right now. Plus 23, plus 34. 34? Plus 23, plus another 34. Hey, but you're not losing as much as you're winning. That's the good thing. You always end up positive, even on losses. If you go 50-50, you always end up positive from the looks of it. It's actually super good. Wait, is that the same one? 16, 7, and 7. It is the same one. It is only one set of games that you actually showed last night. You only played like 4 games? I thought you had played like 6 games. Aww. Oh, you also have a bunch of wins higher up. Plus 37. Damn, son. Yeah, you're actually climbing. Also, when you end up playing and I watch you when you're playing with like Toki, I've noticed that you're actually cracked. You're getting really good at the game, like insanely good. Those like sheriff headshots, those like clutches, actually insane. You're a gamer. No, you're good. You're an actual gamer. Caught. Hands up. Scream out loud. You ace your first comp game on the first round, Lamau. Lamau! We're like, whoa! Yeah, did you see what I'm talking about? Also, didn't you end up playing that one comp game with Toki, with like Cedar and Brian? And I think it was also like Lumi. Didn't you guys also hell won that match? Like hell? Oh, you didn't? Oh, never mind. Maybe it was Daydreams. I mean, you've been so addicted to comp that you don't even end up joining some of like the game nights with like Toki. And play with Toki. Yeah, because you be playing comp. You gotta chill with the addiction, man. But I mean, whenever you end up playing with her, you're just gonna be carrying. The queue always puts me last anyway, so I stopped trying. Ah, yeah, that's a tough time. She's a popular one, so it's always tough to just like get into the queue. And sometimes I can say the same because I'm always just like hanging out in other people's like stream, either lurking or being like in chat. And when Toki ends up like she starts streaming, they open up like the queue immediately, and it's always they get grabbed so quickly. Sometimes I even feel bad. Like if I grab the spot, I feel grabbed because it feels like I played more than enough with her, and more people should play. But at the end of the day, somebody else that is also like a regular ends up like grabbing the spot. So it's like it ends up being kind of like the same thing whenever it's just like I end up grabbing the spot or not. So maybe it's okay that I grab the spot. It's just like whenever I see somebody in chat that's new saying like, "Oh, I wish I could join," I just like give my spot. Maybe that's like a better plan. Because usually people don't end up giving spots whenever they're playing. Maybe have type out of showing first. If he has other plans and doesn't count me, ah, maybe the name of fate is internet connection, and maybe you should get a stronger internet connection. Get that first world 1,000 gig download speed and upload speed for the fastest joins ever. You use Ethernet, but what about the speed? That's important. You know, speed is very important. It ain't bad. 70/70? Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. But it could be better. I mean, you have a job now. Shouldn't you be able to actually upgrade it? Let me tell you, the wonders of having fast internet speed are very, very big. Imagine just like saying, "Oh man, I want to play this game," and then having like because I used to have the 50, like 50/20 back in the day, but it was super, super inconsistent. So I'd end up having like 25 in terms of like speed. I'm talking about down up, by the way. I don't know if you're talking about down up. And later on, I upgraded like to like 250, 50, I think it was. And oh boy, wonders! It wasn't too long ago that I ended up upgrading to a gig, a gig down. And how much up do I have? I think I have like 100 up or 250 up. In any case, it's more than I need. And games I just downloaded in like 20 minutes or 10 minutes. Like let's see. I think this game got downloaded in 10 minutes, but it was because my speed didn't even get max. But if it actually got max, I probably could have downloaded in like I don't know 5 minutes, 3 minutes. It was like a 50 gig game. This one, I think. So yeah, fast internet speed can feels really good. At the very least, like a small upgrade. Like I went at the start, I thought that I wouldn't just like be that interested in getting like a faster internet speed, and then I went from like 50/20 to 200 down, and I already felt like the wonders. So I just like, I don't know, it's like an addiction. It's like gambling where you're just gonna want to go up. So I went to the like the high. I ended up going to like the highest speed. Plus, it wasn't like that expensive. Like if I remember correctly, I think I pay. How much is it? Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Calculator. But like $50 a month for like this internet speed. So it's not bad. I mean, what I have now, it's fine because I don't like much or at all since I'm using Ethernet. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's just like the preference for me. Like if I'm able to have like $55 a month is literally nothing for me at the moment. And with the amount that you're actually able to gift, I'm gonna guess that 50, like something like this, isn't actually that expensive for you. Because I don't mind if I don't get the chance to play with Toki. If others have fun, that's all that matters. What a nice guy. But I also want to see you play. What a nice guy. But what if I'm a villain and I say you must play? When's the next time that she's actually gonna end up playing? I think it's on Sunday. Saturday, actually, tomorrow. You must play tomorrow. I could always see if Toki wants to play. Ah, I see. The DM privileges. All right, I failed to see that. I failed to see your game and your power. All right, never mind. Hands up. I'm caught. I lose. GG. Easy. You got the DM privileges. You got the friend privileges. My bad. By the way, are you good? You've been hanging out a little bit longer than you said. Than after you said that you had to leave. Are you not busy right now? I actually don't know what type of work you have, so I don't know if you actually have to be like on top of it all the time, or if you actually have like a lot of like rest time or like dead time where you actually don't have anything to do. Or maybe you got other streams that you gotta just like go by and deliver some flowers, Mister. Oh wait, I just noticed your name is not Say So Flower Man Al. You're Say Sauce Flower Man Al. Kind of missing the apostrophe. It's been Seiso's? Yeah, I never noticed. I thought it was just Seiso. Because weren't you cute Flower Man Al before? Or something like that? Or maybe that's just like on Toki server. Where you actually put the cute on it. Well, can you use the apostrophe character? Yeah, true. True! You were Flower Man Al before? Oh, okay, the cute thingy is only on Toki server. Discord server. And before that, you were Alabama. Let's not forget about Alabama Al. You gave someone. Oh, I wonder who this someone could be. Seiso? And of course, it was Seiso who I asked. Yeah. I guess that's the power she has over you now that you're a mod in Seiso's chat. You are a mod in Seiso's chat, right? You and Daydreams? The Valorant Squadron? We'll get the chance to change my name. Oh, I didn't know there was a cooldown or something with the sword to change your name on Twitch. I thought you'd be like free to do whatever you want with your name on Twitch because it's like, maybe not that important. To think I decided to do every time I could change my name, someone would get the privilege to choose my name. It's like 2 to 3 months to change it. Whoa, that's a long time. Oh, I'm running out of. Don't mind that sound. I was eating before I streamed seafood, so it's a big ass plate and a big ass spoon. There we go. Phone charging. Battery getting destroyed right now. Only 3 weeks till I can change it again. So 3 weeks until Toki can change your name. I see. I see. Uh, caught already? How'd you find out? Oh, wait, is he getting played? Did he just get played? Oh, lurk now. Gonna say hi to someone and then disappear from the internet. Okay, Al, thank you for hanging by and saying hi and everything and having like a small chat with me. Have fun running around on other streams. If you go by Cuddlebees, send an extra flower for me. I'll be going over there later after I'm done streaming, but yeah, you know how it is. Or someone that I know, which is probably not many people. Wait, was it for money? Did Anton pay a lot of money for it? Yep, yep, cash money. Hmm, trying to cook. Hmm. Right now, so early? Actually, I don't know. Do construction workers start working really, really early? Is that a normal thing for construction workers, or I'm just thinking about farm people? Actually, where I live, I don't think I've seen construction workers. Oh, sorry, this early, unless it's a big emergency. Also, with the manpower that Bellbug has, I wonder what it is. That's actually just like causing them trouble. Can't even imagine what might be. Also, one of my objectives to do, hopefully today or either tomorrow, is being able to unlock this. Actually, both of these. Oh, well, it's telling me. Okay, so before it said that it just wasn't available. But now it's actually telling me what I need to do in order to unlock it. So I need to do chapter 2, A Call from the Hollow's Heart. And what about this one? Oh, A Call from the Hollow's Heart. Okay, that's good, I guess. And I also need to be able to do these 30 and finish chapter 2 interlude. 16 days left. I gotta start working hard to unlock all those things. And also, if I remember correctly, there's only 3 chapters in this game. So after I'm done with the chapter 2 interlude, then I'm gonna be going into like the last chapter. And like I mentioned before, it'd be very good if I'm able to actually catch up completely with this game and just like put it on the backlog and only farm and do like the events like off stream, just so I can focus on the other games that I want to complete. Honkai, and then going on to Genshin, and then going on to Honkai Star Rail. I've actually been thinking of maybe after I'm done with part 1 on Honkai Impact, of just like going straight into Genshin, just so I don't fall too far behind. What's up, Anton? Hey, Furks M1. Oh, Proxy, you're here. I was just admiring your car. Furks M1, and she's such a beauty. You also shortened the suspension, lowered the chassis, and reinforced it. Not bad. It must be pretty steady in a race. Like a tortoise on the loose. Thank you, I guess. So, shall we get in and go? Yep, let's go. Our base is over at Brand Street construction site. It's been empty for a while, but we just recently started using it. Shall we go now, Proxy? Yep. New area available. I'm actually surprised that there's still 2. Yeah, there's still like 2 more areas that I haven't unlocked. I'm gonna guess. Actually, I don't know. So either both of these are part of the those 2 things that I want to unlock, one for each, or one is going to be something for like chapter 3, and the other one is going to be one for the things that I need to unlock. I'm guessing maintenance area, teleport. I'm driving over there. Hello? Not teleporting. Oh, a call from Toll's heart. So I just need to finish the entirety of chapter 2. Is that it? Bro's really active. Grace! Oh, damn. Bouncy. Oh, wait. Oh. Hey, it's Bear Bro with the bling. Wrong. X. Actually, a really nice dude. Kawaii! I love her. I really love this team. I really love this group. But man, this is a strong group. Like apparently she's supposed to be really, really strong, despite her height. Anton just stopped the entire thing with his bare hands. Even though he's not a bear. Grace is just being, Grace. Although her animation was really, really good. And I really like her voice, man. Her voice actor is really, really good. And well, it's there's also been I do like the idea of him just being like so imposing and demanding and powerful as he actually completely incapacitates the machinery on a single hit. And then when I show up, it's just like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's just like it being like an actual, like almost like an office worker kind of thing, like the trope. Oh, there's no music. And she's adorable. She's like great picking her up, just going full Iron King on her. I love the animations in this game. They're just way too. Oh right, I didn't notice this. Also adorable. Hey, uh, hey, hey, Tact. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Actually, thank you so much. You have been my first raider ever. How's it going, guys? I'm Kabu. Actually, I've never actually. Oh, give me a second. I'm really flustered right now because this is like the first raid that I ever received. Breathe in, breathe out. Hello, everyone from Tax Stream. My name is Kabu. I'm just a little guy that just likes cute things, and that's why I have a cute little model. Looks like a girl, even though I'm not a girl. I'm a guy. I'm a bro. I'm a dude. So, I just like playing video games. Thank you so much for coming over. I hope you had fun on Tax Stream. God, I'm so nervous. What else? What else? What else? What else? Uh, uh, what else did the other streamers say? I hope you had a nice time playing with or like watching Tax. If you guys need some water, if you guys need some rest, or if you guys need anything else, if you guys need to lurk, don't be afraid. You can go over. Also, don't be afraid of like needing to stay. Maybe you guys need to go to like watch someone else or like lurk on some other streams and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. Thank you. Um, um. Edit. I can't. I'm overloaded. All right. I've never actually done this before. What is it? Slash? Uh, um, eh, eh, and then I add, and then I. There we go. My first shout out. uh, yeah, CCC is like an actual. It's a really fun game. Tact. I don't remember if you're actually like into this type of like games, gotcha games, because I know a lot of people look at these games and they might say like, oh, they look pretty good, but the moment that the gacha elements end up coming in, they say just yeah, this isn't for me, or like I'm very very against this, and so I just like walk away. I just like dance up and I don't touch it. It's just very fun type of game. I like it because these types of games they don't really apparently they don't really have that much of like an end game content, or well, they do have end game content that gives you like stuff to like pull and stuff like that. But my main drive on these types of games is just like the story, and I've heard the story for like a lot of like the Hoyoverse games are just like really good, and I'm always like interested in finding out what they might have. I apparently heard that later on this game, this the story gets quite serious to the point where it might just like get some people to just like I don't know get very angry or get like very very sad to the point of like crying. So I'm very interested to see what the game is going to turn later on in terms of like the story. There's also a lot of like very charming characters, let's say. uh like a big bear and stuff like that. Gacha isn't an immediate no for me. I played Genshin for a bit, but I got bored after a while. If the story and gameplay are good enough, I'll try it out. Oh, yeah, I do get the idea, especially on the story side. Even if the gameplay is bad, if the story can just like keep me in, I usually just like try to stick with it. Mm, and at the very least, I give them a give them a try. For example, I played a gacha a long time before called Punishing Great Raven, and I gave it like a year to just like completely hook me. It didn't. And then I just like stopped playing. But I don't think it was like a bad game. And I heard like the story got way better later on. But it was just like it was at a very tough. It had a very tough start. And when you say, "Nah, I see the wolf and how many people are barking for him," hey, if it's a wolf, you gotta bark. There's also a bear. You know, bears are pretty cool, right? Bear hugs. Oh, talking about the bear. Here's the bear. It's let me introduce you to Ben the bear. I'm actually really sad that the wolf guy has actually such cool animation on like his attacks because I'm really like not into him. I'm not into like the whole furry stuff. So it's like the cool one of the coolest characters with like the coolest animations just like ends up being one of the types of characters that I'm just not gonna be into. So it's just very very sad. He's got the drip I cannot deny. He's got the bird grip. He's got some bling. It was actually like a cutscene a second before this where it shows up and it's just like shining with all that with the golden chain and stuff. Actually, I didn't even notice that he has like some sort of like Chinese on his like vest kind of thing. He even has like a scar to look cool. For all these people in like the Bellabog industry, they got like they got a little bit of like coolness. Like one of them is supposed to have like the Yakuza style where he's just like a delinquent and speaks like that. And he has like the one of those like sweaters and wearing it like as a cape kind of thing. Bro's got a scar on his eye. Sid's got like an eye patch. Everybody's got some kind of grip. And then there's Grace. She's just big woman. Oh, this is the guy that's a delinquent. All right. I also heard like some people are not a fan of having to like read subtitles and stuff like that. But lucky for everybody that actually hates reading subtitles or that they don't like sub, this game has a dub, and apparently it's pretty good. But I'm a sub kind of guy. I like the original. Well, actually, if I was talking about original and not going to like Chinese, then I'm a weeb. I'm an absolute weeb. So I just play it on Japanese. Plus, I can understand some of Japanese, so it like makes it easier whenever there's like some sort of like weird translation. But yeah, like I mentioned before, it seems like the story gets ends up getting really good. It has a lot of like goofiness in the story as well. It has like that, like I mentioned, like it has the charming characters, and it has like a little bit of like charm with like some sort of like comedy and just like character interactions and stuff like that. The animation for like everything is like super super nice. I can really hear people talking if they actually are. And for the gameplay, it's an action game, and it just like it has a lot of like animation. It's a simple action game. It's like maybe like let's say like a 3 4 button action game. Attack, skill, ult, and dodge kind of thing. Oh, and swap characters. And it's just like the game really makes you feel good while playing the game. Because of all the flashy things that they have on the screen. So it's just like while you're playing it, it just makes you feel like you're strong or like you're doing really cool stuff. It's just like a very satisfying game to play. So if you're like into like the sort of action games, I guess it could be right down your alley. And of course, you could also just like watch somebody else like play the game, going through like the combat or through like some end game content that needs a lot of like let's say coordination in order to like not get hit. Also, character's voice, your main character. You could also be the girl, Belle, which is supposed to be like your sister. She's kind of cute. She also has a lot of character. I like how energetic she is. Genshin was similar, and I played for a while, so I may pick up CCC when I get bored. Yeah, the best thing about these kind of games, in my opinion, is the fact that they're free. It's like if you're interested in them, sure, download them, play them. Not interested, drop it. And you actually end up putting like no money. The only thing that you put into the game at that point is like time. And if you have some self control, well, you of course end up putting like no money into it. So at the end of the day, you just end up losing nothing other than time. And if you like it, you can just keep on playing it. And if you don't, you can just like stop. And there's like no consequences whatsoever. And if you like it enough, but you're not into like the waiting for like the next update, you can, I don't know, wait for a year or wait like for like 6 months and then reinstall the game, go through all the story that there has been, and then just like go back and put the game back into like the shelf and be a happy man, just like playing something else. Because I know you've been playing some like very very long games, especially those like those nuzlogs that you see there have been doing, as well as that other nuzlog that you guys were doing with Kane as well. The bros got some very long games to play. This and WoW are on my list to try out now. Oh, that's nice. I played WoW, but I haven't advanced on it. That's like the only issue that I've had with WoW is just like it's taken a long time to just like get through the story missions, and there are some other things that suddenly caught my eye, so gave those other things like priority and put the WoW just like pretty low on the list of priorities. So I ended up missing the entire like 1.0, but I know Cedar really likes WoW. And I think that's nice. I mean, the WoW has some like really cool combat. It also has the thing that ends up making you feel like very very satisfied, like all the action that it has, like just jumping around and just like dodging, and all these effects running around and animations that just suddenly drop onto the enemies and the bosses and stuff like that. I ended up getting spoiled of one of the bosses that are gonna be like later on. I'm gonna guess it's like on the newest update, the newest like big boss, because Cedar was like streaming it on the Discord and I watched, and he was farming that boss, and he's just like, oh, well, I'm just gonna close my eyes and forget this real quick. It's never happened. Sadly, I do have a good memory for that kind of stuff, so I'm just screwed. But yeah, I think one of the things, the biggest highlights from both of these games is just like they're very, very flashy. I've looked at Henshin, not transformation. I've looked at Genshin a bit, and it has like it's not as flashy in terms of like its combat. For example, I know that its dodge doesn't have like that little like time slow thing that this game has. Honkai Impact also has like the time slow, the bullet time or like the witch time that they have that help you do like some very very flashy things. So it's Genshin just feels like a very very simple game compared to all the others. But personally, I don't mind it, and it's probably because of how early it was in Hoyoverse's life that Genshin ended up getting released. I mean, they pretty much gained the power with Genshin to be able to pull off Star Rail in this game freely and like no problems. Also, apparently, Hoyoverse is put some sort of like patent or something like that on the Chinese government's office, and it's apparently gonna be like an MMO. So they might have an MMO coming soon TM on like maybe I don't know 5 years, 7 years down the line. We might get like an MMO. I don't know if you're very interested in MMOs or if like the MMOs are up your alley, but there's that coming if it doesn't end up being like some weird rumor or it gets like canceled. If you would like there are other games with more actual multiplayer interactions, I guess that's the problem with all their current games that they don't actually have much multiplayer interaction. There's like no multiplayer interaction on this game except when you play on the arcade, and it's pretty much just like a game of snakes or the game of the dog that you actually have to like digger. They're legally multiplayer. Yeah, they are, but they don't have like any multiplayer. I know Hawkeye Star Rail doesn't have any multiplayer. I haven't seen anything about it. My friend told me about like its support system where you just like borrow a character from a friend and you can use it, but no like real multiplayer. I guess the only one that does have quote unquote real multiplayer is Genshin, because apparently you can just join in other people's world and just like walk around and do stuff and explore. But other than that, any other game, their other games don't have any sort of like multiplayer. Genji has material farming for multiplayer. Well, yeah, exactly. That's the one. Except you're supposed to be like limited, right? It uses like stamina. So you either start cashing in that stamina, saving it up, or you do a couple of bosses and then it's over. And it's over. And then you gotta wait for another day for all this stamina to regen. Mm. But if the rumor of the MMO is true, then that might be the game that will actually end up having the true multiplayer experience, because having an MMO and not having like actual multiplayer, then it's gonna be like, wait, but then why did you make it an MMO? Why is it even called an MMO? I started playing Genshin because a friend said they would play with me, and then when they finally did, I realized how little multiplayer there actually was. Yeah, I bet. I've seen a couple of like streams, especially of like farming streams, because I want to dodge everything that I can from like spoilers from the story. And usually they either just like walk around and they farm, and that's pretty much it. You can do like exploration and you can do some farming, and even then, apparently there's still like a bunch of like other stuff that's sort of like locked behind the, well, just from the fact of just being like in co-op or in like multiplayer, just locks a lot of things like stories or like missions or quests that you can do with a friend. And also I bet that it has also like a system where if you do the quest in your friend's world, it only counts for your friend, so whenever you go back to your world you have to like repeat it or like do it again. Can't remember what game had that. I think it was Dead Island, where if you just like join a multiplayer game, if you actually went through the story with them, with like your friend, it wouldn't actually advance anything on your world or in your game session. So you have to like do it again, all of it, all the like unlocking all the teleport points and stuff like that. A lot of actually real quests in Genshin couldn't even be started in multiplayer. There's a couple of games like that though, so I can't 100% just like put fault in it. Some games just have like the story mode as like a single player experience kind of thing, and they just leave the multiplayer to just be like fun with friends. So maybe they wanted something like that, or maybe they just wanted to add multiplayer to just like add a little bit of like incentive for other people to start playing, and they really never end up fleshing it out more, and it just like ended up like that, which is sad for the people that are very into co-op or multiplayer. The one with the lion, bro. I mean, I'm also like a solo player, and I'm very, very big into like stories. And so, even though there's like not much, sorry, even though there's not much multiplayer in like Genshin, I think I'm gonna be fine with that. Since I also like playing a lot of games like Skyrim and stuff like that, and those games are single player only, and they have like the exploration as its main appeal to like the player base, because Skyrim really doesn't have that good of a story, and Fallout doesn't have a good story either. You can't call those games like a 10 out of 10 story. Maybe average at most, a 6, 7. But yeah, I just really like the exploration aspect of those games, just like getting those 100%, or just like uh turning left and you see 3 chests, turning right and you see 4 more chests, and now you're stuck and you would need to explore every single one of them, and you just keep going and going and going and going and going. I like that kind of thing. I like looting. enjoy MMOs though, so I'll be interested to see what Hoyo can cook up when those happen. I haven't stuck with an MMO game in a long time. Really, what was like the last MMO that you ended up playing that you stuck with? Was it one of the classics? Skyrim's main story is super slow and only gets really interesting near the end. The side quest goes, yeah. Some of the side quests are really good for like Skyrim, but other than that, like the main story, yeah. Actually, I don't even remember much of the main story. In fact, it feels like the main story was just like almost non-existent or like very very short compared to like the what the rest of the game has in terms of like exploration. Lost Ark was probably the last one I put more than a single sitting into. Really? And only more than a single sitting? So you didn't play much? Like how much hours do you have in Lost Ark? Oh, and here's Grace. I guess you can tell why I called her a big woman. It is because of her height. Just because of her height. Yep. 80 to 100 hours. That's actually not bad at all. Usually with like RPG games and stuff like that, I only last around 100 hours of like exploration. And then for some reason, after those 100 hours, I start getting tired of it and I start fast traveling. Here's the thing with RPG games, I don't fast travel in my first playthrough. I walk everywhere. Even if I have to go from like the start point to the end point, I walk it. And I fight the enemies in between. The story of Lost Ark had you collect 7 arcs and I got to 3 before falling off. The biggest thing that I was probably interested in Lost Ark was like the raiding, because the raid bosses look really cool, like insanely cool, like their animations and the things that you have to do in order to just like fight it. For example, there's like I think this got added not too long ago for Lost Ark. There's like this black knight or this like knight that looks like really cool that has like a sword. Of course, they have a sword. They're a knight. Wait, no, maybe it's not a default for the sword. Maybe they have knights have spear. I don't know. Anyways, there's like this knight that has like a lot of like shadow attacks, and it looks really cool, and all its like animations look absolutely insane. And apparently, he's like really difficult. He's supposed to be like some sort of like super soldier or super knight. I saw somebody rating it, and I fell in love with the game. But the thing is that I'm not very good on the social aspects for like MMO, so I don't really have anyone to raid with in the end. And I've heard like very very scary things about raiding as a solo or like doing party finder in like MMOs, and I'm kind of scared of that. Like for example, if you don't know a mechanic or if you're just learning the mechanics, you can get like trash talked a lot or something like that, or like you don't know all about your character or your class, then you can get bullied quite a bit while playing the game. So that kind of like scared me out of like going too far into like MMOs and trying out the rating. Most recent one was Dragon's Dogma 2. How was Dragon's Dogma 2? I remember everybody was excited about Dragon's Dogma 1 and it was talked about for a very long time, but for some reason it feels like Dragon's Dogma 2 it probably fell under the radar for me or the people that I follow because I didn't really hear much about it. Other than the problems at the start, just like performance issues, bugs, crashes, and stuff like that. In between other things that usually happens to games that get released in this era. Played through it twice since release. No, then it must have been real good. What the random ad? Getting thrown into like my phone? Huh? Alright, just gonna swipe that away. I also remember not paying much attention to Dragon's Dogma 2 because back in that day, which was a couple months ago when it got ended up getting released, my PC wasn't even strong enough to be able to play it. It's like one of those games that I really wanted to play, but I just couldn't at the time because of how my PC was just like missing more powerful parts. Because I've really been wanting to play that game and Alan Wake 2, because I'm a big fan of Alan Wake. And Respawn, I think that's the name of the company, because they also made Control. Control's also very fun, sort of like an RPG shooter, kind of enclosed and single player. It is my quest to bring them back, perhaps. Actually, who knows? Maybe by the time the Christmas sale comes, like shows up or like comes over, uh, oh right, there's another game that I really need to play. Of course, Elden Ring, and its DLC that everyone has been talking about and screaming about. Bale. I didn't actually know that the whole Bale thingy was supposed to be from like Elden Ring. It took me so long to actually find out about it, but I just kept seeing it literally everywhere. I just didn't know anything. I'm too much of a boomer. These Jungans are just like creating more and more memes, and I can't keep up with them. Made a good bit of changes between the first game and the second that were really nice and was really happy with. There was only one change I was unhappy with, but it was super niche. I haven't played Elden Ring yet. Yeah, Elden Ring seems like one of those games that you have to play. I played like every single one of the Souls game except for Demon Souls. I'm also like including Bloodborne. I got a PlayStation 4 just to play Bloodborne, and now I'm part of the long group, the big group of people that is waiting for anything, any sort of like port for like Bloodborne on like any console or any game, because it needs one, or maybe like a sequel, please, from stuff, please, PlayStation holding that baby hostage. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, getting a little bit of like a hiccup. Not the biggest From Software's fan. I only played Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne, but I will say I really did like Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne's a special one. I think it is probably the most liked out of all the Soulsborne games. It's simply because it was just like really unique. It was just very, very different from all the Souls games that they had released before. And of course, there's also like Sekiro, but Sekiro, I think it's also like very unique. It's like very niche. Uh, the whole parry system was like cool, but at the same point, it just felt like sometimes I just ended up spamming the parry too much, and it just like got rid of like the difficulty of actually needing to have some sort of like timing, some like perfect timing to actually get like a good parry. Aggressive combatant in games and the rewards on Dark Souls it rewards Sterling and patience, which I don't have. Oh yeah, and Bloodborne it's the exact opposite because there's not even a shield on Bloodborne, so it's, you always have to be on top of like the enemy and dealing damage and using like your gun because you don't have a shield. Of course, unless you pick the shield as your secondary weapon. But who does that? Nobody likes shields, only guns. And I wonder if that's gonna be the issue with like Elden Ring for you as well, because I'm betting Elden Ring has even more turtling and patience. I've seen a couple of like enemies or like bosses that I have absolutely no idea about, but it's because there's like a much bigger arena. It's like the world is like your arena for like Elden Ring, so it's like they let the bosses do like such big things that it feels like patience might become like a much bigger thing, or just like running around might become a much bigger thing for like Elden Ring. You can heal your recent injuries by attacking your enemies if you are quick enough. Yeah, the whole like blood mechanic. It's like the moment that you get hit, you just start spamming and hope they don't attack back so you can heal all your health. I remember doing that a lot, or just like no learning timings of the boss's attacks in order to be able to heal. And they also had like some really unique bosses that I really liked. Like I still remember that one secret boss, Amygdala. That was really cool. It's like the very Cthulhu-esque monster that shows up on one of the secret areas, and I thought it was really cool. Just like the I don't know what it was. I don't know if you watch One Punch Man, but it literally Amygdala literally looks like God, or what's supposed to be God in One Punch Man. I hope that wasn't a spoiler though. About Elden Ring for two reasons: the fact that the game rewards open world explanation and more seamless score up, where two of the games they're not trying to plan and play them. All right, here's the thing for Elden Ring. I've heard that Elden Ring has a mod that makes co-op even better. Some sort of like seamless co-op or something like that. It's what it's supposed to be like called, the mod. I'm not sure what that mod does, but I'm gonna guess that Elden Ring might follow the same rule as the other Souls games, where immediately after you kill the boss of like the area, that area either stops becoming like joinable by invaders or like your friends, uh and then you just have to get to the next area that has like a boss in order to be able to invite someone. I'm gonna hope that that mod makes it so that you can actually just keep playing with like your friends and just like go non-stop or something like that. But I just know that there's supposed to be a mod that helps with like co-op, because I bet they still have like their own little like restrictions. That those sound fun. I saw it on Twitter. Somebody mentioned it on Twitter, and that was a very loud sound. Bad system sound. Actually, always had those muted. Let's see. Seamless co-op. Oh, here it is. It is called Seamless Co-op. About if you're doing the nope. Simply put, the mod allows you to play with friends throughout the entirety of the game with no restrictions. With this, it's theoretically possible to play the game from tutorial up to the final boss completely in one co-op session. If a player dies, they will respawn in the same world at the last bonfire they rested at. The session will not be terminated. Defeating enemy bosses in clearing areas no longer sends cooperators home. Yeah, see, there it is. It actually is called Seamless Co-op, and it literally just makes it so I knew it. I knew that they have that system in where the moment that you beat the boss, it just sends your friend back home, and then they have to like run over to where you were at in order to be able to be summoned again or get to like a new area with a boss to be able to play. It's just multiplayer. Oh, and there's also fog walls and barriers that restrict multiplayer zone. So yeah, it is zone based like the other games. All map waypoints will synchronize, allowing you to navigate in the world in a group easier. That's great. All NPC dialogue and talk events will be so it literally just synchronizes both of your games perfectly. When one player rests at a site of grace, the world save will reset for all the players. Eh. All right, yeah, this is super cool. You can play with 5 other players in the open world. Whoa! Elden Ring Mega Collab. All right, that's a new one. I didn't expect that one. But yeah, if you guys are planning to actually do a co-op playthrough, then I'm gonna guess that that mod is 100% recommended to play through the entire game, because I played co-op of on like Dark Souls games and stuff like that with friends, and it's always a bother to just like have to synchronize your worlds. And what I mean by that, it's literally just like going from like the starting bonfire of the area or the starting part of the area with your friend, having to beat the boss, and your friend has to run all the way back and now clear your world side so that both of you can actually end up progressing through the game together. Hey, Grace is gonna be sad about that. Robots are her babies. Fair. Hmm. Oh, and now it's open world again, or like slash Mishka. Pro's name is Mishka. All the bears are gonna have some sort of like kaishu. Is it because it's Bellabog? I wonder if it's because it's just the region. Oh, never mind. Cole and Yang. Those names are unique already. Anton and Grace already are unique as well. All right, Grace, what do you have to say? Proxy, did Sweet Pea, send you to ask about the commission details? I located the approximate position of a heavy boring machine. If you're ready, we can set off now. Having the location info makes things much easier. You're welcome. By the way, Proxy, I heard you can sync with your bank boo. What modifications did you make? How do you get around the Marcel Group's exclusivity protocols? How does it feel having your consciousness inside a bank boo? The mapping of the neural network. I'm looking for now while I prepare for my prep work for your D&D game on Sunday. Whoa! Somebody's gonna have a very fun time on Sunday. I've heard about D&D games. Yeah, thanks for the raid tag. Don't worry about the lurk and anything like that. Just have a very fun time and do a lot of preparation. I hope you have a lot of fun on your D&D game on Sunday, and that you're gonna be able to actually, well, you know, live through it, with like no scars, or maybe like not losing a limb or something like that. I've heard stories. I've heard a lot of stories of things that can happen on D&D games. Or maybe just like accidentally summon some Cthulhu-esque monster that suddenly ends all creations in the world and deletes your entire playthrough and your next couple of playthroughs as well because the world just disappeared. Yeah, just be careful about that. Oh, you're the DM. Whoa. Okay, now I see why you might need a lot of prep work for it. We'll pray for your players, especially if you do anything crazy like that. Thanks, Zach. Bye bye. Have fun. Sorry, I almost forgot that I should be the one answering the questions. Anyway, if there's ever a chance, please let me study your little bamboo in the future. I'm not so sure I should agree to that. I'll send you the stats for the boring machine shortly. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Investigation. Mechanical love. Antona. Hey, Proxy. I've just located one of the missing machinery. A heavy-duty grappler. Shall we set off now, or do you have any more questions for me? About that bro you mentioned before. Also, you saw me talking to myself on the side of the road. Allow me to introduce you to my bro, my jackhammer. If we're heading into the hollow later, we'll need Grace's help to adjust it and get it into the best conditions. So that's your bro. He works alongside me every day, so of course it's my bro. Ah, for someone like me who isn't much of a thinker, my bro is great to talk to. I know that feeling. You know how in like a lot of like stories where characters use a certain like vehicle and they actually treat the vehicle as an actual living being, like for example they call the boats their a she, or like their wives or something like that, or just like a very very like or like them having like some very close relationship to like the boat or like the vehicle. I can sort of like see that idea, or I can understand that idea. I wanted to make a good impression, so I left it behind when I went to see you this morning, but then I felt really awkward without it. All habits are hard to break, huh? Anyway, I'm all set here. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. We're all on the same team. Keep asking. What can I ask? What else would you like to know? Fire away. What do you do at Bellbog? At Bellbog, you can say the president is in charge of people, Ben's in charge of finances. Finances? Wait, the big bear guy with the pillar is in charge of finances? Not actual physical labor? Grace deals with tech, and I guess I'm mostly on construction sites. Sure thing. Sometimes I gotta schmooze or dress up for negotiations. You know what? Someone once told me there are no tough jobs, just brave folks. That always cheers me up. What do I feel that's not the original thing? It sounds familiar. Am I imagining it? Why did Bellbot go on a children's program? You must see it too, right, Proxy? For such a show to invite us on, they couldn't have good intentions. But Ben said we'd look even worse if we refused, so we had to accept. We all decided to let the president go on first, but then the program said we invite guests onto a children's program, not oh. And I can already tell that Coletta already has like a thing for like her height. She has like a complex about it and doesn't like being treated like a kid. But then she didn't go in the end. That stupid host. He just had to bring up that incident. But that's all in the past, Proxy. We got this new project based on our merits alone, and we'll definitely deliver. Everyone has a path that they don't want to talk about, though, right? Right. Even though you guys changed internet accounts after certain events, don't worry, I won't ask for details. Ha ha ha. Maybe some other time. Hey, no need for formalities here, my friend. Let's go, bro. Right, Grace. Can I ask you any questions? I can, about Sweet Pea. That's right, our fun-sized real beast, as Anton calls her. In all Bellbox, she only allows me to call her by that nickname. She go kicking and screaming before she'd admit to letting me call her that, of course. But I'm not giving up until she's taller than me. But don't underestimate her just because of her appearance. Everyone at Bellbox respects her as the company president. If I had to mention one thing I'm not entirely happy with, it would be that Sweet Pea isn't enthusiastic enough about smart machinery. How did this happen? She was so fascinated by mechanics when she was a child. Huh. So they knew each other. They were like childhood friends. Ask about her responsibilities. My job is the development and advancement of heavy-duty smart construction machines for in-hollow use. There was some important sounding title on the business card Ben got me. I can't remember. Oh well, it's not important. I'm just very content to be able to study those adorable children at the company and watch them grow. Speaking of our little ones, thanks to Bellbox's special tech, not only can we easily locate them, and they also transmit information to each other in the hollows. Also, Bellbox got the green light to operate in the hollows, and the kids are all equipped with carrot data. If they hadn't strayed so far into the hollow and out of the scope of the carrot, they could have found their own way back. Oh yes, the children have also the same version of the logic core installed, but their personalities are somewhat different. There are a few particularly smart children who can recite the times table. I'll have them show you next time. Hey. The power of AI. The kids must be very scared right now in the chaotic and dangerous hollow. We must be sure to comfort them once we find them. Well, she doesn't beat the allegations of being a mommy character. Coletta and Ben. Honestly, I know Grace is capable, but hasn't she been getting a little carried away lately? Does the floor sweeper really need voice-activated cooking functions? Who wants it to cook an egg while cleaning the floor? Huh? Wouldn't it get dirty? And do intelligent machines need to be taught how to sing? She sort of wouldn't affect their work, but within a week, the construction site was as lively as a dance club. Isn't that good? At the very least, there's a good morale. The code that guy left behind. I told her if she wants to study it, that's fine. But why does it have to be added to company products? The code that guy left behind. The code is also considered a company asset after all. Grace just wants to put it to good use. Sorry, President, I spoke out of turn. Oh, Proxy, you're here. Have you spoken to Grace and Anton? Spoken to them both. They should know a little more about our company and the intelligent machines. The three smart machines that went missing are a boring machine, a heavy-duty grappler, and a pile driver. The boring machine and heavy-duty grappler have been found, but the pile driver went further away, so finding it will take some time, and we might need your help. Let's head out and get those two machines back. With those two, we can catch up on the progress we lost this week. All right. Can I talk to you? How's my performance just now? I believe you perfectly represented Bellbox Industry corporate image. What's the prophecy's face like? Did I just leave a strong impression? I don't want to be underestimated in front of important partners. Kinda cute. What about you, Grace? Good kid. Look at my fingers. How many is this? This reaction. Did you bump your head just now? Maybe we should open it up and take a look inside. Back to normal immediately. What a good kid. Is it just like a kid just being afraid of just like going to the doctor or getting a checkup? I'm back, bro. Did Chris take good care of you? Ah, here's bro. Not yet? Hey, bro, don't worry. After all, you've been taken apart by her so many times that she has probably seen everything of you by now. Hey, bro. Back to the business card. The parking lot? That's weird. I thought it told me to go to the first floor. Oops. Oh, crap. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Over here. Oh, Belle. Nice, you're back. The commission this time was to find lost machines. Sounds like a pretty serious task compared to the usual ones, like finding a lost car or a husband with a secret girlfriend. Ooh, whether Bella was offering that kind of pay. Did the support work to me? Just focus on getting into the hollow. Okay. Master, two new commissions from Bellbox Industries have been updated. The clients are Anton Ivanov and Grace Howard. The rewards processing account is prepared and awaiting completion of the commissions. Good luck. Owner, am I locked? I am locked. If possible, I want to get to the point where I'm not locked by the story. And then end. Let's go, bro. Let's go, bro. Oh, trial characters. When another character in your quad shares the same attribute or faction, while Anton is in burst mode, for every 4 critical hits, the next attack hitting shocked enemies triggers an additional bout of shock damage. Okay? Upon hitting an enemy with an EX special attack, the next shock effect inflicted on the target increases shock damage by 18%. This effect can suck up to 2 times. And each enemy can trigger it once per skill use. Resets when the shock effect ends. When the explosion for Coletta's EX attack hits an enemy, it applies a debuff to the target. While the target is stunned, all squad members' chain attacks deal 35% more damage to the target. This effect can suck up to 2 times and resets when stun effect ends. Okay, I'm guessing that it's gonna be Coletta, Grace into Anton. Or maybe it's Grace into Coletta. Maybe. Maybe I apply shock, I apply stun, and then I go ham. That might be the way. That might just be the way. Hmm. Hmm. Finding things in the hole is my specialty. Hmm. I wonder if the oldest member in the Coletta, in not Coletta, in Bellabog is probably Ben. I wonder if it's Ben. Hmm. I wonder if this is based on like a real life legend or myth. Saying that it got sentience. I guess that's one way to see it. Well, I wouldn't want to break my back, but sure. I'm not sure whether to feel awkward or cheer him on. I mean, I'm sure it works really well at construction sites because a lot of the work that needs to be done is like what you call it, physical labor. So going about strength and power and training might work a lot there. Hmm. Okay. It's a lot of enemies. Oh, wait. Oh, I see how it is. Yeah, this one's easy. Can I get through this? Nope. Gotta go down. It was probably the tutorial as well. It's gonna keep giving me puzzles like this. Hmm. There we go. Hey. Well, so much for that. Oops. Guess I should have left this to Anton, but I wasn't looking. All right, the music. I forgot to mention that the music for this game is great. That's actually really cool. It's a knock and attack animation. Just the big spin. Then I would go on to Grace. Then I would go on to Anton and deal tons of damage. Hey. Oh, those explosion sounds are so satisfying. Man, this feels good. She's just really fast on her attacks. Then Anton. Mm. Mina, Kitty's here. Mina. Come here, come here. Here's my hand. Oops. Uh-huh. Only Ben? Ben bigger. If you wish to continue searching for the heavy-duty grappler, you need to investigate through these fragile structures. I have a bad feeling about this. There's no other way. Let's squeeze through it. Anton has left the squad. I guess I'm supposed to find a way to actually break through it. Hey. Once again, this is 100% a tutorial for what I need to do. Got more than enough money for this one. Easy grab. There we go. Hmm. Easy. The machine does sound a little bit corrupted. And aggressive. Hmm. How can I do this? Maybe like this? Then is it this? Yeah. I got it. Then I do this. Perfect. And I'm guessing I'm gonna have to join in. Oops. Ooh, it just skipped the dialogue. I gotta be careful about that. If there's dialogue on the top right, I just need to not run into any events because it'll just cancel the dialogue on the top right. And that's pretty bad, because that means a little bit of story or character gets, not seen. Man, she feels so good to play as. I was trying to think about her ult. Ow. Hey, what's up, Ghost? How's it going? Where did you go? I missed. Uh-huh. To A. Go on. Uh-huh. A. Water park. Yo. Did you have fun? Was it a nice water park? Give me all the deets. All of the deets. Hell experience? Really? It wasn't fun? I love water parks. They had 3 big slides, and did all of them suck? The big slides are always the best part of the water parks. Especially they give you some. They were close. Okay, yeah, they were. It was an L experience. But why? Why were they closed? Renovations? Was it the time? Did a big boy get stuck in it? There's the big boy. Anything that I can break to maybe gain some energy? Because I have like no energy. It speaks! They don't tell me why? Aww. Hmm. Wait, it's literally Anton. Yeah, let's go like a man. What do you want me, bro? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know about this attack. There's so much attacks in quick succession. Names where devils punch bull, wall, crater, and something else. What? Nani? Oops. There we go. Come in, Anton. Oh, almost hit me there. Ah, nice. We have a group. Bamboo! They have one of them rides where you grab a mat and race your friends and the kids play it in the lazy river. I've never actually done anything on like a lazy river. Worst part of it all? What was the worst part of it all? The lazy river? Should be over. Easy. You got sunscreen on and you got sunburn. I don't know how. Ah. I think that happens because the sunscreen isn't strong enough. Because you know how the sun has been like really strong lately, like the temperatures have been like really high. I don't know if the sun has been like particularly strong to the point where the sunscreen that you were using was probably like weaker. I know that the sunscreens have like a little thing on the bottom where they say like the strength that they have. I'm not sure if that's the case. Either that or your like sunscreen got washed away immediately as soon as you got into the pool, and that's why you got sunburn. But yikes, that really sucks. Sunburns really hurt. It was like 90, 102. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds high. So I'm gonna say I'm just gonna nod and make it seem like I know what you're talking about. The same as how I'm nodding and just like making it seem like I know what I'm talking about, huh? Yeah, very. Hey, weren't you 1v1ing us? Quick, to something real quick so they think you know what they're talking about. Well, of course, it's because 90, and then there's a special number. It's like a very oddly specific plus 2 over 100. So it must mean that it's actually like really strong sunscreen, and it should have protected you. But apparently, if it goes like 2 over 100, then the water actually washes it. You can get it watered down with like water, and the water actually does something very liquidy, and it actually screws everything up. So that means that that's why it got screwed up. So yeah, nutters. Yep, skibbity. Add some brain rot in there so they know that you actually said the correct things. The second was the worst part, but you're the one that's always throwing brain rot around. I thought you liked it. Ah, you don't like hands? As soon as we started leaving those three big slides open, bro, that sucks so much. Like we're already changed. Are they supposed to be only like nighttime slides or something like that? Is that the deal with them? I'm gonna guess it's the Terrell's attacking. Bro! And even then, I haven't gone to like a water park or a pool in so long. I don't even know if I have the same amount of fun as I had when I was a kid inside of a pool. Because I think now in a pool, I normally just like float away. Just like full on brainless, zero brain power floating away. And you're already giving up. Because a real bro helps another bro. Shit, I just spat all over myself. How? What did I even do to just like spit off? Mouth, hello? Hello? Nah, bro, the shower's gonna be painful. Bro, what is gonna be hitting my soundboard? Bro, the moment that you lay down to sleep, it's gonna be so painful. You're just gonna be sticking to all your sheets. And then later on, you're just gonna have like that skin thingy. I don't know what it's called in English, where just like the skin turns white and it's also like peeling off. Well, just maybe it's just that, just your skin peeling off. But I wonder, are you on summer vacation as well, Ghost? I can't remember if you told me if you're in summer vacation or not. Is that why you're being having so much fun? Because I know Popka has told me about his their like summer vacation. Yeah, that's nice. I was gonna say because I remember that in times where I'd go to like school and I have like a vacation like this, usually by the time the vacation ended, I'd still have my sunburns, and it's always like a joke or like a prank to just like give a big damn slap to the person that has sunburns and give him like the big sunburn pain. And it's in like August or something. Oh, damn. Your summer vacation is shorter than Popcast because Popcast ends in like September. I wonder, does your summer vacation also start in July? Do you also get like a very short summer vacation, or is it just me? Was I the only one that got screwed over on like summer vacations? Bro! They bonded. That's it. Also, holy tummy. You guys see these shadows? The shadows like this can only mean one thing, right? Muscles? She's fit as hell. Yours started like 2, 3. Am I the only one that has gotten scammed on their summer vacations? I don't know. I'm gonna try to just say that it's some copy of mine, just thinking, oh, it's because it was my university summer vacations. That's why it was so short, right? I miss summer vacations. Bro, it better not be something like that's close to hands. You just added titles to your name. I have all of July and then half August. So good. I don't even have vacations anymore. I mean, I can ask for vacations at my work. The place that I'm working out is like is not very strict in terms of like the days that you have to work. But of course, I don't think it's gonna be like paid vacations. Like if I take vacations, I'm just gonna end up leaving, and I'm not gonna end up getting like paid because I'm like not working there. Since I'm like not working under like contract, which is also the reason why I can leave early because I'm not working through like a contract, which is not bad. Oh, Ben. Suddenly Ben. If I remember correctly, Ben has like a special interaction with Coletta. Yeah. All of July and all of August. Oh, it's 2 full months of vacation. And then not summer, winter vacations are coming soon after. When do they start for you? The start of December? Bro, dude. Okay. Oh, I just remember how short my summer vacations are. Dude, my summer vacations are literally started like 2 or 3 days before Christmas, and they ended as soon as the year starts. Those were my winter vacations. Can you believe that? Rather water park somewhere else, be selling tickets for like $51. It's usually higher. But is the water park good? Is it better than the one that you just went to? Are you gonna be going there later? Greta. Greta. Oh, nice. No. uh, so it's the water park is better than the one that you went to, but you are not gonna be going over there, and it is expensive as heck. 51 bucks, and usually it's higher. I'm gonna guess it's like 70 usually. Please tell me it's not 90. There's a chance. A chance, you say? If there's a will, there's a way. If you want to go there, then you can go there. I believe, and you can ride one of those big slides, and then tell me all about it. Tell me the speed, the power, the zero protection that you have while using the power of, no friction to slide at high speeds. You could go to Six Flags for that water park. Oh, that's tempting. Going to Six Flags. I've only gone to Six Flags once. Back on, I think it was a high school trip. Six Flags is free. Oh, you guys have like some sort of like car season pass. Bro's rich. All right, never mind. Bought. Bro's got a rich family. All right, I'm sorry. Let me just kneel real quick. You're much stronger than me. You're like a hierarchy higher than me. My bad. Oh, sorry, kitty. I actually moved around and wait. Is season pass not costly? Let me see. Six Flags season pass. Membership and single day ticket. I'm pretty sure it's expensive, right? Validity, no. Admission, no. Oh my god, there's a lot of Six Flags. Holy crap, I didn't know there were that many like Six Flags. Oh wait, it's like World Six Flags, not just. Oh, I mean that's a lot still in the U.S. Parking benefit. Okay, that's cool. Improper behavior. What's in there? Suspension. Okay, they don't actually say anything about improper behavior. But we make money back because we go more than once. The Magic Mountain. Oh wait, it's the second option is literally Six Flags tickets and passes. Magic Mountain in Santa. Santa what? Speak. Oh wait, yeah. What the hell? It's not expensive. What? Only like 50 bucks? And that's the daily ticket, the one that I was talking about. The Diamond Pass, isn't the Diamond Pass supposed to be like the biggest thing? 32 bucks a month for 5 months after initial payments of 35 due today or 195 each plus applicable track. Wait, how does this work? With a 20 buck initiation fee? How the hell does this work? Valued up to over 750 bucks. Most popular, the Platinum Pass. Platinum Pass is 22. I have no idea how this works. Season passes. Okay, here they are. Is this supposed to be just like a discount for like 5 months? Like it's 35 or like 32 bucks per month VIP experience? I can't click on that. Why does it look like I can click on that? Like I'm looking at the Diamond Pass right now. It says that it's 32 bucks a month for 5 months after initial payment of 35 due today or 195 each plus applicable taxes. I have a trouble. I have a trouble. I am in trouble. My reading comprehension cannot understand this. My brain do not work. Magic Mountain. Wait, let me go to Six Flags. Wait, what? I have no idea. I have no idea either. Last time I checked, tickets were like 80, 90. I mean, I don't know. Daily tickets? I don't know. Daily tickets are like 50. Online starting at 50. Refund available. 1 day access to Six Flags Magic Mountains. I think. Am I looking at the one? It's Six Flags Magic Mountain. Yeah. What's the one that you? talked about? Is that only the one? The Kyle one? The only one that's called like that? Let's see. Hurricane Harbor Splashdown. Oh right, there is. I remember that I went to Six Flags. There was also like a bunch of like water thingies. They were fun, but you get wet, obviously. Duh. Oh yeah, by the way, I watched a video. Some guy bought 45 items at Walmart, and it was 100 or something. 2022. What do you mean 100 something? 100 and something bucks? 2024, it's 400 bucks. Yeah, inflation. I mean, COVID happened. The COVID inflation happened. So I'm not surprised. I was gonna run over and deflate that balloon that's called inflation. Somebody please do it right now. My poor cash money. It's going away. I mean, at the very least, I'm glad that I'm winning the same amount of money. Like I haven't lost any money in terms of like my gains, my paychecks, and even though things are supposed to like be getting slightly cheaper, at the very least, the exchange rate of a couple of things. Like for example, games on Steam haven't gotten like more expensive, with the exception of certain games like the Call of Duty ones or the other trash companies that are making their games like 70 bucks instead of 60 because it's a better experience than the other game. It's a quadruple A game. Yeah, sure, dude. Whatever you say. So I'm going to Six Flags in 1 to 2 weeks, and then I might be going again for birthday in September. Oh, nice. What day is your birthday, if I may ask, so I can congratulate you? Or you can just come by the day that is your birthday, and I'll just say, "Hey, happy birthday," and I'll sing you a song. That works. That's all. Okay. Let me just do I even have a calendar? Can I even do I even have a calendar here? Anybody know where I can get a calendar? Google calendars, Google calendars, Google calendars. Where the hell is the Google calendars? Aren't there? Oh, there it is. Nobody doing a calendar. Where else am I supposed to? Dude, let me tell you, if I don't put it on a calendar, I'll never remember. I don't even remember my damn birthday. Back on the COVID days when I was just staying at home, just being a little potato, a little couch potato, bed potato, my birthday would come by and it's just like I get a call from like my family and they'd be like, "Hey, happy birthday." It's just like, "Oh, yeah, it's my birthday, of course. Yeah." Huh. I did remember about that. Huh. Thank you, thank you. I'm going back to sleep. Thank you. And that was it. That's how my birthdays went on COVID days. Mm. I was a very lazy little guy on the 2 years of COVID. So yeah, in any case, if you're still here in September, you might have to remind me because I am 100% gonna forget. I'm telling you, I do not know my birthday. I do not know my mother's birthday. I do not know anyone from my family's birthday. I didn't know my ex's birthday. I didn't remember it. Uh, no, I actually put that on the calendar. So okay, so the idea is that I didn't remember it, so I had to put it on the calendar. Okay, that's the idea. At the end of the day, that's the idea. That if I don't put them on the calendar, I'm gonna forget. Anytime we go to Six Flags, we always stay till 6 or till the park closes. Yeah, same. The times that I've gone to like Disney or to like six or the time that I went to Six Flags, it's literally we go since like the morning. Gotta get there early. Uh, to get the park a good parking spot. Two, gotta get there early so you can get as many attractions as possible. And three, gotta get there early so that there aren't as you don't go to like the lines aren't as long so early in the day. The lines start getting longer on like midday, like noon, when people start getting off of work or when the kids start like waking up. I don't remember my dad's and grandpa's birthday for one reason. They're the same. Or is it like a another celebration? It's gonna be Christmas. Watch it be Christmas. It's the same date. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, the best way to remember a birthday is if it's the same date or it's literally a holiday. Like people that have like their birthday on like Valentine's Day. That's like an easy way to remember, or Christmas, or New Year's. What else is there? I think those are the only ones. Your own birthday. Actually, you know what the coolest thing is about sometimes when video games where the characters have birthdays, when you have the same birthday as them, that's always cool. I don't think there's any character in this game that has my birthday though. I mean, she grew a lot. She's the boss of the Coletta Industries or the Bellbug Industries. But does that mean she's still in her rebellion phase? To be honest, my life changed when I got on a roller coaster from fear to enthusiast. Same, dude. I was always afraid of them. And oh, I've gone to Six Flags. So my first roller coaster was one from like Six Flags. I think it's the only big roller coaster that they have over there, where it's just like a big water slide. It's technically like a big water slide where you go really, really high and then it just like drops you off and you go down and you get all wet and dirty from just like going down. I mean it's a water park, so of course you're gonna get wet. But yeah, that was like my first time, and I was a little kid. I was a very, very little guy. How old was I? 8 maybe? I was probably 8. Or maybe it was during my graduation trip from elementary school, and I went to that ride. We went to like wait, what was that sea park called? What did I call that sea park? See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. I can't remember shit. I already forgot how it's called. Oh God, someone help me. Assistance needed. Water park. Sea. Oh God, it's gonna bother me all day. I remember 2 rides when I was way younger. Oh, which ones? Hmm. You can't stop it. You can't stop the rebellious phase. Trying to merge. This is. I know what this is. Legoland ride. I don't know. Never heard of that one. Legoland ride. Legoland ride. Legoland. Oh, it's an amusement park. Oh, there's one in Las Vegas. What's the other one that's in California? Uh, Carlsbad? Wait, where is this? Oh, Carlsbad. Yeah, it is Carlsbad. All right, never mind. But it's near San Diego. All right. Yeah. You know what? It's probably and then Space Mountain. Yes, my brother, bro. Space Mountain is so good. What's the log one called? The one that's like at the other side of the park. That's a log. What's that one called? That was it's also like really, really good ride. I really like that one. Both those Space Mountain and that one. I think Space Mountain was like my second ride that I ever like went to. No. It's not the second ride. I was very scared of going to Space Mountain because they kept talking about how fast it was, but I had so much fun in it. One of the rides terrified you as a kid. Which one? What, is it the mountain one? I hope it's the mountain one. The mountain one was really, really scary for me. Actually, I do remember that I was a little bit of like an ass as a kid because the first time that I went to Disneyland, I was just a little guy, a very extremely little guy, and so I couldn't get on any rides, so I'd always just like be tugging my mom's like a hand and not letting her ride anything. Yeah, it is. It is that one. It's the mountain one. The one that the big snow mountain thingy in the middle. I was also terrified of that one until I went on top of it. I was scared because I had someone talk about it was like, oh, if you're not careful, the Yeti's gonna grab you and you're gonna be eaten and that kind of stuff. And I was a kid, so I of course I got played. I got bamboozled, and I thought it was true, so I was very scared of going on it. And I also thought it was gonna be faster. I thought it was gonna be way scarier of a ride. And after getting on it, I found that it's not that bad. It's cool, but it's not that bad. There's also the one that's like a train, and you go like through like mines and stuff like that. It's also really cool. Pirates of the Caribbean is also a classic. I didn't know it had like a drop, or it has like two drops, and I remember that the first time I went on it, I got very surprised by the drops, and as soon as the drop ended, my mom just like turned over to look at me, and it was literally a ghost. I was like, so what? The color had completely drained from my body. I was just gone. You know in those animes where it's just like they're like passing out and they have like their mouth open and there's like a little Mr. Ghosty just like floating around. That was literally me as soon as those drops happened. And I was already in and they told me so I couldn't leave. Pirates of the Caribbean is just interesting for me. Yeah, it's not really like a ride that's supposed to be like exciting or like adrenaline filled, but it's like a fun one. It's a classic, you know, as well as the haunted house. The haunted house is also like a Disney classic. I don't know if I should say that. Knowing what they talked about with the merging bodies. Uh, uh, all right, let's do it for the funsies. Oh, you then went to Disney World? The Disney World? Disney World. Oh, Florida. I see. Nah, I went to the Cali one. I'm willing to bet going to any Disneyland right now is super expensive. Eh? Yeah, what's it doing? I was looking for Space Mountain that was hidden. I could not find it really. I guess I'll just fight you. Sure, I don't mind. Beat your ass. Dude, Grace feels so good to play. She's just very fast. She doesn't deal that much damage. And sit on him. Oh, that's the mine. Then we went on the jetty ride and scared you. When we got up to it, made the tracks look broken, and then we started going backwards. Ah! Wait! Oh, I didn't get it. Anybody want to attack me? Yeah! Okay. Is it this? No, it isn't this. How do I do the combo attack? Can I even do it? Man, she feels so good to play. Close my eyes in the dark, open them in the light. Green light, red light. what am I supposed to do? I am being followed. What is the time that may explode in a cross at 3 to clear one of Rain's house? Do I just blow this dude up? Maybe I'll just fight this dude. Try to mind it. So I was trying not to see the jetty again. Yeah. I mean, if I remember correctly, the jetty shows up as a jump scare. Quote unquote jump scare. Ishi. Yeah, you're just going like down and suddenly just shows up from the side and goes like, rah! By the way, I totally just did the thing of going like, rah! That the jetty does. But of course you can't see it because I'm not 3D. How do I do their combo? I know they have a combo. Oh, there it is. Oh, and there's also this. So cool. Oh, I can cancel that. One of the dark parts, I start seeing the lights, open my eyes, and the jetty be hanging on the branch right in front of me. Bro, getting played. They knew you'd open your eyes. What is this? Oh, it just shoots me over to the side. Where am I? Oh, nice. This way I don't need to waste my money. Hey. Ah. Nahone. So I'm supposed to do this. Grab all this. Teleport. So it doesn't actually attack me. Then I make it all the way over here. Where did this guy come from? I'm trying to do the swap. Oh, there we go. Man, I'm really liking Grace. I love fast characters. I hate drop towers, so when my parents lured me to the Guardians of the Galaxy, I think it's probably gonna be fine. It's about to go down, and I knew it was Jover. At that point, it was their life was over. I still don't know how that works. Man, that's cool. Yeah, I agree with you on that. I really don't like drop towers. I have never ridden a single tower. They make me paranoid. They're just scary little things, you know? I don't want to go on any type of drop tower. They're scary. I think on Six Flags there's the Superman one. And yeah, I ain't touching that. Bro's following me. On Drop of Doom at Six Flags. Is that the one that I was thinking about? Uh, nice. It's 450 feet high. Scary. How can I dodge this? Help! I don't want to fight them. I want money. Is this gonna close this? No! Good question. What's another one? Any type of ride that has like a lot of like spinning or movement is also another one that I would never do because I get motion sick. They had VR goggles before. Oh, I think by when I went over, VR goggles weren't a thing. So yeah. I think when I went to Six Flags, it was a middle school trip, middle school graduation trip. I mean, you could always just get yourself some VR goggles, and just go through it yourself. Eh? What if I do this? I'm gonna grab all the love. Cute. Wait, is this Kiana? Oh, go. Oh, oh, that's. I sneeze. Is it you? Wait, what? Cute. Changing tone of voice. Ow, 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 ow. Nope. Nice. Grace. Ben. Bang Boo. Coletta. Whoa. You attacked first! Also, how is that VR goggle thing is supposed to like work? I don't get it. Mm, this, Coletta, and then Bangbu into Grace. Done. There we go. Who's this voice actor? It can't be Kiana, right? Yeah, there's a different tone of voice there, I think. Right? Uh-huh. It's the power of a girl in love. Don't worry about it. Yeah, she gets me. See? Mechanical love. Wait, isn't she gonna end up destroying Mr. White? Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, ooh. Yeah, I think he's gone. Congratulations, you have now become a yandere. Congratulations, you killed your loved one. Go, you're free now. You're single as hell. Copium? Sure. I don't think I would want the building to hug me. You guys can keep all the building hugs to yourselves. But look at her, she's really damn cute. Alright, this machine is a little bit too cute. Her voice is really, really cute. Coletta's adorable. Grace is pretty. Ben is Ben. Ben is a bear. Wait, what was her name? Did the machine not have a name? I completely forgot about its name. It definitely had a name. Grace definitely named her. She would 100% name her. Alright, please tell me that I'm done with this. Thanks, that was quite a ride. I wonder if chapter 2 is gonna end right after the pod driver thingy. Give me a second. Close this. Look at this. Okay. Today has been quite the long day, Wise. Go and rest now. There's more work waiting for you tomorrow. Wait. I can still go to the bedroom and then maybe I'll stop being in action. Come on. I beg of you, please. Submitting is very much like rebooting. Wait a second. Just because there may have been an excessive amount of talking machines lately doesn't mean you can forget your own humanity. Not yet. It's just a metaphor. Time to reboot now. Rebooting. That Vision Corporation nerd looking image. Business has been good in the past few months. I broke my arm on a commission a while back, and after all that time it took to heal, my old clients found other proxies to partner up with. I went through a lot of effort getting an exploration gig from an internaut agent. Now that now that the time's come to foot the bill, I suddenly find out it's a Vision Corp gig. With the project shut down, all the commissions posted to Internaut have been recalled too. I only get a token 20% penalty back. Who could have known what a pain this commission would be? I wasted a whole month on this. Wow. Sucks for you, bro. Saw some Bellbock industry VIPs on a kids program. The host asked him point blank about a scandal from a few years back. You could tell he was put up to it by a rival, but it still worried me. Anyone know exactly what's going on? We put it like that. I wonder if it's something to do with the metro construction. If it's something going on with the metro construction. It's from back in the day during the fall of the old capital. Someone running off with the accounts. Back then, it used to happen more often. Belgo Industries has reconstructed since then, though. Some of the old employers are still around. Seems like the company is still in a bit of a slump, with engineering and R&D stagnating after the fall of the old capital, and the ex-president embezzling all those funds. Billabong views their ex-president as an enemy, right? I'm talking a lot about there still being people from the old Bellabog when they were back in the old capital. I wonder how many years ago this whole disaster ended up happening. I remember a report saying the ex-president went missing the night after before the old capital fell. And they only figured out later that he was siphoning funds, right? None of those big corporations are clean. And what that host asked was reasonable. Are Bellabog Industries smart machines really that amazing? Are they really safe working inside the hollows? Let's not rehash old gossip. The Metro project shouldn't have any more problems going forward. At the very least, not people getting exploded. Finally, I can take a break. The intelligent machines available in heavy industries might actually be too intelligent. I hope the last one can be a slightly more normal. You rest and disturb, both your body and mind feel much more relaxed. Hello, Rider. Who are you? Who are you? Oh, have you forgotten me already? I'm a promoter. We met on 6th Street before. I'm just getting in touch to let you know Hollow Rider has put out an update with the all-new experience. You can challenge powerful new enemies right now in the Career Club. How powerful is powerful? It looks like I managed to stir up your competitive spirit. So then, stop by the club when you're free and give it a try. And it looks like it's going to unlock something. The Association VR game has suddenly launched new content. Since there's nothing pressing today, let's head to the HIA Club at Luminous Square. Square these. Alright, HIA Club. Confirm. Okay, I think I'll do this and then I'll stop. And then I'll stop. Oh, it's the person on the other side, Champion Arena. Hello, welcome to the HIA Career Club. Are you here to try our newly launched Expert Challenge series of stages? Yeah, I received the promotional info. It seems like you're a highly skilled player. The Expert Challenge should be a fitting stage for you. The association has equipped the Expert Challenge room with the latest simulation servers, which can replicate the behavioral logic of dangerous ethereals, providing a combat experience akin to fighting in the Hollow. The association has already installed 4 completely different realistic enemy data sets and prepared rich prizes. You're welcome to challenge them. Maybe your skills in battle will be recorded and leave a deep impression on other players. Right, I'll give it a try. In that case, allow me to introduce you to the Expert Challenge. Here are the opponents that you can challenge at the moment. Hands. Oh, the Dullahan. Let's get to know our most popular opponent, the Dullahan. Oh, it's these things! I need these! This is your enemy basic info. There's also combat intelligence for additional rules. These are your rewards for completing these challenges. Expert challenge is quite difficult. Please ensure you're prepared. Maybe I'm prepared. Maybe I'm not. Who knows? Before being stunned, any agent introduced agent inflict days is increased, days recovery rate is reduced by 50%. The turret will legend the battle in 20 seconds, and upon appearing, it will play the following effect to all enemies. If the enemies on the field are defeated ahead of time, Dwellhan will instantly enter the battle with 20% days. I see. So the idea is to have stunners. But I'm most definitely not gonna have stunners, so yeah, about that. But where's my little guy? Oh, here it is. Same. Right. See what this is all about. Lucy? Lucy? There we go. There's the stun. I screwed up. Weapons free. Nice. Lucy, Ambi, Bang Boo, damage dealer. Clean. I guess it might be because I'm level 30 already with the characters. Once again, I'm over leveled. No one is surprised. Looks like the Hoyoverse challenge really offers a challenge worth taking. And during the battles, you can even gather higher dimensional data from enemies. If used properly, these things can significantly enhance our real-world combat capabilities. See? Skills. Core passives. You can read the info about core passive skills. Combat simulation training can be done in the cooperation exercise. Please return to the upper level. You can enhance the core passive skill here. Tap here to view the effects of each enhancement. The items used for subsequent enhancements can be obtained from the expert challenge. Launch a basic attack. The direct hit of basic attack for an extra 42 point something% days. Sure. Sure, dude. I spent so long at the career club without realizing it. It's about time to head home. Okay. I'll talk to Belle and hope it ends there. And I'm gonna hope it ends there. Because I doubt it's gonna end here. Why's your back? Why were you so early in the morning? The thing about association. I see, so the association's VR game has launched new stages. Heard that this kind of dangerous ethereal data was only used internally by professionals. It seems now the Investigation Association is really investing to contract top talent. In any case, if we know any agents looking to boost their abilities, we should take them there to try it out. Wise, what are your plans for the rest of the day? Any suggestions? Usually the system emits a ping just at the right time, quickly retrieving several commissions and sending the details through your phone. Let's see. There are a lot of commissions here. Wise, why don't you go ahead and pick one? How about all of them? And by all of them, I mean a single one. I'm free! There we go. Spend the day at my own pace. Talk to the suspicious man in front of the video store. There we go. Now I'm truly free. Alright, this is what I was waiting for. Claim. Errands. Grab one. Training expert challenges. Alrighty then. I think I did quite a bit today, and by quite I mean not enough. Even though I streamed for what? For 3 hours? Well, this was the amount of time that I actually wanted to stream. I went a little bit later than I was supposed to, for reasons, because I felt I was free, and yeah, I actually didn't. I got to start the chapter two. I did a couple of missions chapter two. Next one might actually be the last one. I wouldn't be surprised if the next mission for chapter two is actually the last one, just getting the jackhammer and then like leaving. And if I finish that one, I can start getting the whatchamacallit, the other two things that I need from the battle pass, which is the hunts and whatever the hell the other thing is called. Who knows? I might actually end up doing them tomorrow, since tomorrow's always like an early day. Um, and also I get paid, which is actually great. Who knows? I might actually end up commissioning an artist for my OC tomorrow. But I'm kind of scared because I don't think uh I'm very, like I mentioned before, I'm very bad at like creative processes. So what that usually means is just that I'm really bad at starting the creative process. So it's just like if I don't have like an idea going like currently, then I might just like not be able to, just like bring out like the full idea that I might have, like my OC. I have like a very, very small idea. Actually, I have enough money to roll. Let's roll. Please, please, please don't let me go all the way down. Please, 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 it's Jover. Single A. Let's Anton. I don't think I'm gonna get. How much longer? How much longer? 4 days? Who's next? This is not when the update ends, right? Who's next? Yeah, the thing is that if I get her, I'm not gonna be able to get her weapon. I'm just gonna end up getting her. I don't know who's supposed to be next. Is it the character that they showed on their like Twitter? Like the girl with the ripped pants? I wonder. Anyways, my luck sucks. Uh, tomorrow I got work. I gotta do some things now, so I gotta leave. And that was a lot of fun. And I actually got my first raid. I got raided for the first time today, which is kind of cool. Much props to like Tagged for actually raiding me, because I think Cedar's online, and probably a lot more people are actually online. So I'm very happy that he actually ended up raiding me out of all the other people that he could have raided. I'm really happy about it. It's nice. It's nice. Much love to Tag. Other than that, I think I should just end. Yeah. Yep. 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 Cock.